kept a journal?
What? Oh, no, I'm not.
Well, I saw you scribbling.
It's nothing. It's sort of a song, but, with no music.
Like a poem?
No, poetry's for wimps.
Zeke, there's nothing wrong with expressing your emotions on paper.
Okay, if I show it to you, you promise not to say anything to Franny or Harry?
Sure.
Or Sonny, or Manu, or Miss Douglas, or anybody else at school?
It'll be our secret, I promise.
Here.
Of all the girls I know at school, you're the only one for me. You're the toughest. You're the coolest. Beautiful Nikki. Oh, that's delightful, Zeke. This Nikki's a pretty special girl, huh?
Dad, Tony Mahavilla tried to steal a pen once. She practically broke his finger. And yesterday, Phil Osborne called her a freak because she always wants to play in boys' games. She went crazy. Smack! Punched Phil right in the nose. Dad, I think I'm in love.
Mr. Bird, it's just a crush.
It's a pattern. My son's attracted to violent women. Didn't you see the other night when the female wrestlers came on TV? He turned into a zombie.
You were paw on it, too.
What?
Stuck on it.
No, I wasn't.
You were cheering on that Comrade Orga.
I was shouting at her to get off Magnificent Mimi because she was crushing her windpipe.
Uh-huh.
And can we have this conversation some other time, please? I deliberately stayed home this morning so I could have some peace and quiet and grade these papers.
You brought it up. What are you doing out of bed?
I need some OJ.
How you feeling?
Just dig a hole and push me in.
It's just a little cold to live.
Not a little cold. I get the flu.
You won't get pneumonia if you don't go back to bed. You think Mr. Bird wants you spreading your germs all on the place or what?
I'm looking for Mr. Bird.
Right here.
Hi, I'm Sheila Watson. I'm John Akita Realty.
Ah, an equestrian realtor.
Actually, I was just out for a ride, and I noticed your beautiful house.
Oh, thanks.
Guess my business instincts kicked in. Any plans to put on the market?
Actually, I don't own the property.
Oh, there's a long shot. I hate to be a nuisance, but could you spare some water?
I'll get it.
Could you put it in a bucket, please? It's for him.
Well, it's a beautiful day.
Yeah, it is.
Now, this could take a while. Would you like a cup of coffee or something while you wait?
Sure, yeah.
So how is business these days?
Slow.
Oh?
We miss the Japanese.
All you got now is a bunch of Americans running away from lucrative careers on the mainland.
Not in my case. I was a realtor back in L.A. The rolling recession kind of rolled right over me.
I was making a killing as a philosophy professor. How long you been here?
About 4 months.
2 JOJs. Just off the jet.
Is it me, or do you find that running the simplest errand over here has a way of turning into a major expedition? I mean, when you go to the grocery store, you might as well pack an overnight bag.
I finally stopped saying, could you open another aisle, please? But that's the whole idea, right? The rustic appeal, different pace of life.
Absolutely. I should go. Thanks for the coffee.
Thanks for the company.
You know, If you're ever in the market, get my card.
Oh.
See your son's on a warpath again.
Huh?
This time Harry went after the baseball.
And he showed it to me. I didn't think it was so bad.
Tell that to Jack Perkins. He's pretty touchy.
Well, he'll get over it. Where is Jack, by the way? I haven't seen him around in a few days.
Baseball camp on Mulfin.
He takes coaching very seriously.
Yeah, I have a headmaster's camp on some exotic island around here.
All I know is I wouldn't want to be on Jack's hit list.
Oh, come on. What's the big deal? My son wrote an article that was mildly critical of the baseball team.
And Jack Perkins doesn't take criticism very well.
Well, it won't be the first time someone's mad at me around here.
Jack doesn't get mad. He gets evil.
You just slash my tires?
Oh, you heard about that.
Huh?
One time, the coach of an opposing team made fun of Jack's base-stealing strategy. A week later, the guy's brakes on his van failed. Fortunately, he was able to get away with minor injuries.
You want me to believe Jack Perkins tried to kill this guy?
No, he just meant to scare him.
Oh, maybe I'll give him a courtesy call, just to make sure he isn't blindsided by the article.
Hi.
Hi, where's Val?
Out with the flu. I'm Parissima Macadang-Dang. I'm tempting for her.
Macadang-dang. Macadang-dang, Macadang-dang, Macadang. That name sounds familiar.
You interviewed my sister Concepcion for a housekeeping job.
Concepcion, that's right.
Don't worry, I'm not like her. I'm the focused one in the family. And Valentina's explained everything to me. Whatever you need, I can take care of.
Oh, great. Are there any messages?
Mr. Palmer called. I assume that's Mr. Palmer of the Palmer School, although he didn't come right out and say so himself. He's looking forward to seeing you at his party Friday. And, Sheila Watson called. She wants to know if you're available for dinner tonight. Should I call Sheila Watson and tell her you're available for dinner tonight? Or maybe you're not.
No, I'll take care of it.
Oh, and she suggested Cafe Poipu, although, if you forgive my saying so, I don't think you want to go there. I got a bad oyster once.
Thanks for the tip.
Boy, oh boy, was I one sick little kitty. I mean, just talking about it makes me feel it. I'm gonna...
Deep breath. Deep breath.
There's a girl to see you, Crystal Sapolu. I told her to wait in your office for you.
Hi, Crystal. What's up?
Harry suggested I talk to you.
Great. What about?
I'm pregnant.
Sit down. Do your folks know?
Yeah. And I made up my mind. I want to keep my baby.
That decision is entirely up to you.
Yeah. But I guess this means I'm going to have to quit school.
Is that something you really want to do?
No, but I don't see what choice I have. I mean, my folks both work, and I don't have the money for one sitter or anything.
Well, Mr. Palmer's recently made funds available for a nursery. You could bring your baby to school with you.
For real?
It's not going to be easy, juggling your course load and motherhood, but in the long run, it's well worth it. And I'll do everything I can to help you.
You're right, Mr. Bird. Aloha pumihana.
Hi. I like your balls. Thanks. Hey, you want to see my chameleon? Where is it? Found him in our yard. Big, bug-eyed, covered with warts and stuff. Gross. Will you show me tomorrow? After school? Yeah, sure.
See, I told you you'd be cool.
Thanks, Harry. You and real friends.
Well, I'm not all that great. You just happen to be the only girl who even speaks to me around here.
That's not true.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Lucy Cowley once told me to get my scrawny Hallie butt out of her favorite chair in English class. That was a warm moment.
Hey, you know, you intimidate them.
Who?
The girls, they're scared of you.
Yeah, right, because for centuries, skinny, white, non-athletic males have been terrifying women around the globe, you know?
Because you're different. You get red hair and transparent skin. You're smart. You say funny kind of things.
Stop, I'm falling in love with myself.
So anyway, I nailed him. On some little $2 phone, you know, one of those gifts from a magazine subscription.
Mm-hmm.
He sneaked into the study to call his girlfriend. So that afternoon, I hit the redial button. She answered the phone, and I got her to fess up. Next day, my attorney was calling his attorney.
Well, this new phone technology is making infidelity very hazardous. It'd be interesting to find out how many marriages are founded on the rocks of AT&T.
Something tells me that you never had to worry about that.
Me? No, I had a good marriage.
You seem the type.
There's a type?
Sure, there's a type. When I was stalking you at the grocery store, I noticed how methodical you were about your grocery list. You checked off all the items and you compared prices. You had that whole nesting thing going.
You were stalking me?
Well, it wasn't really stalking. It was more like researching. Okay, yeah, I wasn't exactly honest with you this morning. I already knew who you were when I rode up. Actually, I've been aware of you for a while. So the other afternoon in the grocery store, I was sort of following you around. It wasn't so much that I thought you were cute. No, you were cute. You were very cute. You were standing there in the express lane, and you had your instant oatmeal and your papaya. But it was that you didn't notice me.
I was probably counting the items of the person in front of me.
The point is that most men try to impress me. And the more you ignored me, the more interested I got.
Well, I hope you won't lose interest if I start paying attention to you now.
How was dinner?
It's great. Fantastic.
What are you so happy about?
Can a person be happy for no reason?
Not if you have any feelings for the rest of us.
She's bummed because I beat her at Scrabble.
Oh, he cheated. He used illegal words.
I used Hawaiian words. Can I help it if you're not assimilated?
Did we miss dessert?
Oh, Nana, Grandpa! Oh, you look so beautiful. Hey! Oh, Coffee's missed you. Mary.
Hey, Karen.
Great.
Oh, good, Sam.
What a surprise!
Oh, well, we were in the area, if you can call New Zealand the area.
The last leg of our sea cruise. We put in at Auckland, and rather than stare at a bunch of rain-soaked sheep for 5 days, we thought we'd hop on a plane and pester you guys instead.
Oh, I'm glad you did. Let me get your bag.
Oh, no. We wouldn't dream of imposing. The Brillsteins are going to put us up. Buzz Brillstein.
Buzz.
Old native buddy of mine, retired now, lives up the coast somewhere. 2025 Loki. Leaky. Well, I guess we'll find it on the map. Where's little Zeke?
Crash. Oh. Can I interest you in a cup of coffee?
We have time for 1 cup.
Come on. Great.
Where's all your furniture?
Oh, I left it in storage in New Haven. It didn't seem worth the effort to lug it all the way out here when this place was already furnished.
Oh, what a shame. Holly and I traipsed all over Mally's looking for that living room set. Your mother had such a terrible cold that day.
Hey, I'll take you on the tour.
It's nice to see you, children. We've missed you.
Yeah, you too. Harry, what in God's name is going on with your hair?
Good Milky clothes coat.
Zeke, what are you doing?
I'm looking for a bug. Why? Breakfast for my mo'o.
Mo'o? What's a mo'o?
This.
Oh, that is so disgusting.
It's not disgusting, it's my pet. Sonny found this tank for him and everything.
Well, is it wild?
Not anymore.
Zeke, you shouldn't keep an animal cooped up in a tiny little tank. It's barbaric. It should be free to roam.
It had to be roamed over by a bus or even by a dog. Zeke saved the little guy's life.
I'm a conservatory.
Conservationist.
Right.
Hi!
Beware, grandparents bearing gifts.
Oh, a Barbie.
No, look again.
You put her in the bathtub and her magic crown sprays water.
Wow.
You don't have one, do you?
No, she has everyone but this one.
Thanks a lot, Nana.
Here you go, sweetheart. Now, you'll want to buy Barbie some dresses.
Oh, thanks, Grandpa.
Zeke, put this in your piggy bank.
Oh, thanks, Grandpa.
Harry? What do they charge for a haircut in these parts?
I really don't know.
That's obvious.
But it's at least 20. It could be a lot more.
Dan, don't spoil him too much. I do give him an allowance.
Now, Sam, these are my grandkids. I'm not a poor man. It can't be easy raising 3 kids on a teacher's salary.
Headmaster, actually. Anyway, speaking of which, you guys, we got to get going to school.
Yeah, can you drop me off at my shrink? Murray had a conflict with my regular appointment, and I have first period free today.
No problem.
Okay, I'm going to get my book.
Granny's seeing a psychiatrist?
Yeah.
Why would a pretty girl like that need to see a psychiatrist?
What was that?
Earthquake? That's Sonny, our housekeeper. He's in bed with the flu out in the guest house.
That was a sneeze?
Well, Sonny's a big guy. He's got sinus cavities the size of coconuts.
Hi, Manu. How's Sonny doing?
He's such a little baby when he's sick.
Manu, like you to meet my in-laws, Dan and Sylvia Pat, Mrs. Manu, the real head of the household.
Aloha kahiyasa.
Hello?
We're going to need an extra couple places at dinner tonight.
I don't want to run up your food bill. Let me take everyone out on the town.
What town?
There's plenty of food. What is on the menu for tonight?
Sweet and sour shrimp.
Now, is that a good idea? Holly was... Our late daughter was very allergic to shellfish. Can the children tolerate it?
I made it before.
I think chicken would be better. And I have a great chicken casserole recipe.
Sylvia, the kitchen is Manu's domain.
You know, I was saying to Buzz, this place sure has changed since we lived here. Stopped over in Honolulu. What a mess. Well, at least it's still Sleepy Town on this island. Nothing to do but watch all the slow-moving natives going about their business.
Well, the kids and I really do have to get going.
Yeah, we...
Make yourselves at home.
Bye. Bye.
Bye, Grandpa.
Bye.
Bye, hon.
You dressed and bought it for Palmer's party. What do you think? I know. It's a little on the prim side. But Palmer drinks like a fish at these things and turns into a real lech. Every year he makes a beeline for my booty. I just didn't want to wear anything that might attract his attention.
Is there any way I can get out of this party?
No. Palmer likes to show the faculty off to his friends.
Hey, how well do you know Jack Perkins?
Not very well. Why?
Well, you know, Harry wrote this article about the baseball team, and I've been hearing stories about how crazy Jack is.
What stories?
You know, he tampered with the brakes on some guy's car.
Who told you that?
Thomas O'Pie.
Oh.
I knew it. I knew those guys were jerking me around.
Look, there's nothing psychotic about Jack. He's just a little thin-skinned.
I really don't need this right now. Holly's parents showed up out of the blue last night.
You guys don't get along?
Well, they're in-laws. It's always hard, especially if you don't have a wife around to wrangle them.
I think they'd love you. I mean, you're sensitive, you're brainy, you're hardworking.
Well, you don't know my father-in-law. Demon Den, a self-made printing magnate. Couldn't care less about academics, this guy. Life's the great teacher. When I met Holly, he offered me a job.
But the ivory tower beckoned. Or I should say Ivy in your case.
It's not that it wasn't a generous offer. I was very grateful.
But he felt snubbed?
Yeah, more or less, I think.
Well, look at the bright side. There's always Sheila. That is her name, isn't it?
You know Sheila?
No, but Prism actually has a bigger mouth than Val.
They ought to start their own gossip column.
So, how was dinner?
Dinner was great. See you later.
What'd Sheila do?
Rides horses and sells real estate.
Real estate, huh? You know, real estate people always seem so pushy.
Actually, she's quite the opposite.
Single? Divorced?
Divorced?
How long was she married?
I'm not sure. Would you like to prepare a list of questions for our next date?
Oh, so there is a next date?
You're in a curious mood.
Just wondering who the girl is who got you to take off your wedding ring.
Whoa! How many is that? 10. He must be soft. Nah, he's just getting started. I've seen 30.
Nikki, your parents are waiting for you outside.
Here. can keep him for a few days.
Really?
Yeah, just put him in a warm spot and make sure he gets plenty to eat. Flies, ants, crickets, frogs.
We've got plenty of slugs in our backyard. Have you ever put something in it and watched it curl up? I know it's mean, but it's fun. See ya.
I think I need some sunglasses because the love light is just shining in here. Ow.
She just wants a first reptile.
Shut up.
Dad, do we really have to go to this stupid steakhouse tonight? I mean, I told Grandpa that I was a vegetarian, and he told me not to be an idiot.
Actually, before Nana and Grandpa get here, there's something I want to talk to you about.
You know, you could just order a salad.
When you're in a steakhouse, there's still the smell of meat in the air.
Anyway, guys, listen up. Guys. You know your mom and I were college sweethearts. And the great thing about being sweethearts is that you got someone to talk to. She's blonde and into a soon. Anyway, I kind of missed that companionship. Not that any woman could ever replace your mom, because no one can. But recently I've been thinking it might be a nice idea if I went out on a date.
So who's the babe?
What?
Well, you know, from the way you're talking, I assume that there's somebody you want to go out with.
Oh, actually, her name is Sheila Watson.
All right. I told you. Okay, cough it up, bro. Come on, end it over. Cough it up.
Kind of betting on Miss Douglas.
You were betting?
Come on, 5 bills.
Wait. Let's just establish that Miss Douglas is out of the picture.
Oh, you are so blind. Miss Douglas is way too hip for Dad.
Well, I have to have confirmation before I complete the transaction.
Well, hey, hold on a minute. What do you mean too hip?
She was like Miss Mahi Mahi or something, and she's got great clothes.
I want my money. A deal's a deal.
Hang on. Let's discuss this, okay? I mean, this is a big step for me. I want it to be okay with you guys.
I feel great about it.
So much for school rumors.
Do you think Grandma would, like, freak if I wore my Doc Martens?
Rumors? What rumors?
So, there's this guy, he's only 52 years old, same age as you. Been surfing the North Shore, what, 20, 30 years? They find his board and his wetsuit washed up like 2 miles down the beach.
I read the papers.
Well, you're not so young anymore, Murray.
But I'm careful. You're beginning to sound like my mother.
So, how's the house coming?
Great. Finished the roof yesterday. Sam's been a big help.
You two seem to become pretty big buddies.
He sent 2 guys up a ladder with a couple beers, a bunch of power tools. Male bonding will ensue.
Now, that sounds like a very intriguing picture. So tell me, what do you guys talk about when you're up there playing with your buzzsaws?
Usual stuff. Football, women, performance cars. Women.
Me? Simple question. Does he talk about me to you?
You know I can't answer that question.
Does patient confidentiality extend to home repair work?
Hey, well, I look forward to our little dinners. They make a nice break from poking around in people's psyches. I'd rather not spend the time dissecting the feelings you and Sam may not have for one another.
How was everything? Oh, great, thanks. You know, I heard my boss was in here the other night.
Oh, yeah, and he wasn't alone.
I heard that, too. Is she cute?
Cute's a good word.
So where'd they sit, like in a corner?
Wendy, can I have another daiquiri, please?
Sure.
Okay, now you got me in because you were misbehaving.
I can't help it, Murray. Maybe I have feelings for this guy. What they are, I don't know. You want to give me some input here?
Can I get my daiquiri first?
Thanks for dinner, Dad.
You guys are a cheap date. What with Franny and that silly rabbit food she eats.
Certainly got quiet around here all of a sudden.
When Dad's the headmaster, homework's taken pretty seriously. Here you go.
Oh, thank you.
There you go.
Oh, I forgot. I brought another present.
Oh.
It's for all of you, something for the house.
Thank you.
I couldn't help noticing you didn't have a photo of Holly around. That was her last Christmas. She looked so happy.
Yeah. Oh, it's very nice. Thank you.
I thought it would look nice up here.
Sylvia.
What do you think, Dan? Straight?
A little to your left.
Okay.
Sylvia. Take it down, please.
You don't want a picture of your wife in your living room?
I'll find a place for it.
Well, of course, you can do what you want with it.
Well, it's been a long day. We better get going. See you all tomorrow. Say goodnight to the kids.
Manu, I wanted to talk.
Oh, this is my husband, Sonny Kaulukukui.
Oh, hello. I'm Sylvia Patton.
How's it?
Why do you not go back to bed? I told you, I can do this.
I need some fresh air.
You don't think of people getting the flu in a place like this. Manu, I wanted to talk to you about this laundry soap. Holly was allergic to detergent, and I wouldn't be surprised if the kids were...
You're doing great,
Good morning.
You're up and at 'em early.
We want to make the most of our time here with the family.
I didn't know you rode, Sam.
Right. More like hanging on and praying. Everybody, this is Sheila. Sheila, these are my in-laws, Dan and Sylvia Patton.
Nice to meet you.
Hello. I better grab a shower.
Okay, I'll get going. You did good, Sam.
Thanks.
It was a pleasure.
Oh, pretty girl. Gosh, she's a nice person.
Hi, Mr. Bird.
Hi, Crystal. Well, come here and say hello to Harry's grandparents. They're visiting for a few days. Everybody, this is Crystal Sepulveda.
Hello. Hi.
How you feeling?
Oh, I'm tired. Plus, I stay on him for tuna sandwich.
No, it's calamari with my wife. No morning sickness or anything?
No, that never come yet.
Okay.
Harry, stay.
Yeah.
Did I hear right, Sam? Did that girl say she was pregnant?
Uh-huh.
I hope Harry isn't the father.
They're just good friends.
Hey! You all set for the big meeting?
You look great.
Thanks. I'm going over there. You want to ride?
No, thanks. I'm waiting on a guest.
Oh, this guest wouldn't happen to be in the real estate business, would she? I'm doing this again. Maria and I had this long conversation about you and Sheila last night, and you warned me not to pry, and I'm prying. No, I don't know what to do. I can't help it. Can we go into your office?
Sure.
Okay, here we go. You showed up. And after I got over wanting to kill you, I thought, he's kind of cute. And he's kind of funny. And he's smart. But he's not there for dating. And so I put that idea out of my head. I was also engaged to Glenn at the time, even though I knew that was an accident waiting to happen. Anyway, now Glenn's out of the picture, thank heavens, and you are there for dating. And I don't know. I mean, I'm having all these weird feelings.
Hey, Alani.
No,
let me keep talking or I'll never be able to get through this. Where I'm going is... Oh, God, this is so hard. The thing is, I just can't pretend that I don't... No, I could pretend. I'm just a little disappointed. That's really what it is. No. Truth is, I'm jealous. I'm jealous. Well, there you have it.
Can I speak now?
Boy, should I sound like an idiot.
No.
Yeah, oh, yes. I just sounded like the biggest idiot.
Hey, Lonnie.
Talk, go ahead. Get it over with so I can get out of here before I completely sweat right through this new dress.
Let me give you a scenario. Let's say we have a couple of dates, and it goes great. Then we decide we're going to have an affair, and that goes great, too. But then for some reason, we do a crash and burn. And where does that leave us?
You could always go back to Sheila.
Forget Sheila. We're still here at the school every day with an audience of 385 gossiping faculty and students, trying not to let our antagonism interfere with our work. Which it always will, because that's what happens. And then the school's going to suffer.
You've really thought this through, haven't you?
We got a great working relationship. You're a good and special friend. I don't know what's going to happen down the line, but I don't want to risk screwing that up.
I've never had a rejection like that before.
I hope you're not feeling rejected, because that's not what's going on here.
I hate to admit it, but I actually think you're right. And I appreciate that you care about me the way you do. But that doesn't mean that I'm not going to be immature when it comes to you going out with other women.
Believe me, I fully intend to be a jerk to your gentlemen callers.
I'll see you at the party.
Well, we thought you might be here.
Dan, I thought you were spending the afternoon with Buzz.
We are. Buzz is a guest. He and Rex Palmer go back to boarding school at Punahou.
Sharon, isn't it?
Sheila.
How are Sam's writing lessons going?
Well, I'm not actually giving him lessons.
Oh, I guess they missed the point this morning. We didn't realize you two were so involved.
We're not. Would you excuse us for a second? I'm going to show Sheila on the ground. I didn't know that they would be here.
Hi.
Hi. Hi. Sheila, I'd like you to meet a colleague. This is, Lonnie Douglas. She's the Dean of Students at Palmer.
Hi.
That dress is adorable.
Thank you.
Oh, have you met our host?
No, I haven't.
Rex! This is Sheila Watson. She's a friend of Sam's. The two of you have horses in common.
Oh.
An equestrian? In my experience, women who love horses are always so damn mannish. I can see you're the exception.
Let's get another drink.
Martini. Dry. 2 hours.
I'm fine, thanks. Oh, there's Tony. Excuse me.
Tell me, do you like stallions?
They're a bit high-strung.
Ah, but that's the challenge. How often do you get out?
Excuse me?
Riding.
Oh, as often as I can.
Nothing like time in the saddle to keep a fanny tight.
Excuse me.
can be such a pig sometimes.
Sam, we don't have to leave our lives out. We have to stay because of work.
Well, I made an appearance. Now I just want to disappear. Jack Perkins, this is just what I need.
Who's Jack Perkins?
It's a long story. Hi, Jack. How was camp?
Face to face, at last.
Honey, can you go ahead and I'll catch up?
I'll do that.
Okay.
So I get back to my office after a week of running my cleats off for this school on the red clay of Molokai. What do I see on my desk?
Why don't we talk in my office on Monday morning?
Every year I try to make something out of these classes, and what do I get? What do I get for my trouble? Ridicule? Contempt? One humiliating defeat after another? That's it. Finito. You're not going to have Jack Perkins to push around anymore. I mean, I would never coach your lousy baseball team, even if you got down on your lousy knees and begged me.
People actually eat these things? People don't eat snails. Sure they do. French people, anyway. They love them. My dad told me. Go on, then. I dare you. What? Eat a snail. No way. Chicken? Look, I'm not going to just eat a snail for no reason. I mean, I'm not even hungry. If you eat a snail, I'll let you kiss him. Hmm? You heard me. You mean, like, a real kiss on the lips? Okay, I'll do it. You gotta let me kiss you first.
Zeke, what do you children think you're doing? I want you in the house this minute. And as for you, young ladies, come on, inside.
Hey, buddy boy, you want to go? What's with him?
I caught him out there in the bushes necking with that little girl.
Way to go, Ezekiel. You can't hold the Birdman back.
What, do you think this is funny?
Oh, I don't see what's wrong with it.
Oh, well, of course you don't. You're too busy running around with a pregnant 16-year-old.
Look, Nana, I mean this in the nicest possible way. Butt out.
What did you say?
Ever since you guys got here, you've just been a complete drag. I mean, you got a problem with the house. You don't like my hair. You're mean to Manu, and you keep bringing up Mom all the time like we forgot who she was.
You watch your tongue, young man.
Why don't you people just go back to Cocktailville or wherever it is he came from?
You're not too old for a spanking, you know.
Oh, please, what are you going to do, take me over your knee?
Don't tempt me.
What was that all about?
Nana jumped all over Zeke for smooching with Mickey, and then Harry got into it with Grandpa and totally went off on him. He was so righteous.
Well, he's 10 years old. What was I supposed to do?
Zeke? Hey, sport.
It was just a kiss.
Nana overreacted. Sometimes grandparents forget what it's like to be a kid. I'm sure your grandmother kissed plenty of boys when she was your age.
No way. Grandmas don't do that.
Just as long as you understand, son, that you didn't do anything wrong. I mean, I was your age when I kissed my first girl.
Really?
Yeah, Jamie Feldman. I wrote her a note in class saying I wanted to come to her house after school and give her a kiss. I was a little nervous, so I took along my best friend. Three of us sat around on this big stuffed sofa in the garage talking for who knows how long. Until my buddy, he got bored and fell asleep. Finally, I plucked up enough courage. Finally, I went right on her lips. Or so I thought. My mouth actually ended up right on her chin.
Then what happened?
We were madly in love for 2.5 weeks. I was sure I was going to marry her.
I'm gonna marry Nikki.
Yeah?
Not right away. First, I'm gonna get a job and house and stuff.
Yeah, sure.
Wanna play a game of pox?
Love
Okay. Can I go first?
Sure.
Thanks for showing up on Saturday, guys. Mr. Perkins has resigned as your coach.
What?
So I'm going to be filling in. Just so you don't think as a baseball coach I make a great philosophy professor, I used to play shortstop in college. So I do know the game. All right, that's enough about me. Let's talk about you. You are going to run 3 laps around the field. Come on, let's go, let's go. Come on, pick it up, pick it up. Go, move, move, move. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Go, 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 go.
Hi.
Hi. Hi.
Do you have a minute?
Oh, are you kidding? You're saving me from doing 3 laps with these kids.
Look, I realized that breaking me in with your in-laws was kind of a baptism of fire. I mean, it was bound to be awkward. I guess I just wish you had gone ahead and let it be awkward.
Well, I was just trying to save you some embarrassment.
Sam, I don't think it was me you were trying to save.
Look, if I made you think this wasn't going to be difficult for me, then I misled you.
No, you haven't misled me.
What are you saying?
Look, you're in a really vulnerable place right now. I know, because I was there for 2 years after my divorce. The first couple of guys I dated, I put them through so much misery. Call me selfish, but I don't want to be your first relationship after Holly. I want something easier. To be completely honest, I want you without Holly's parents and without your kids. The sad thing about romance at our age is that it isn't about discovery. It's about overcoming the past.
Can I call you in a few months when I got my past further behind me? Yeah, as if you're still in the market.
Sure. I mean, who knows? The market's pretty slow around here.
Hey, Sonny. Feeling better?
Oh, I'm over the worst of it.
Well, that's a relief, because when you sneeze, the whole island shakes.
Sonny! My tissues!
Plenty of rest, plenty of fluids. Hello? Hello? Where is everybody?
Sylvia took the kids out for hamburgers. She didn't want to leave things on a sour note.
You're going?
Figured it would be better for everyone if we left in the morning. Going to pick up the cruise in Fiji.
Oh.
Which I'm sure is music to your ears.
Not at all.
Oh, come on, Sam. Don't try and snow me. You don't want us around.
I'm going to be brutally honest. You folks showed up on our doorstep a few days ago, wanting to suffocate everybody in this house with your grief over what happened with Holly. And all of us are trying to move on.
That's pretty apparent.
Don't think it's been easy on us, then. Because it hasn't. The good news is the kids and I are making progress. Which is what you and Sylvia should be doing.
It takes all I've got just to get out of bed in the morning.
Holly and I promised the kids we were going to take them to Florida. We were going to take them to Marine World. And what happened, and I forgot all about Marine World. After the funeral, Zeke came up to me.
He asked me, does this mean we're never going to get to see the dolphins? I got mad at him, Dad. How could he be worried about the dolphins at a time like this? Then I realized what that boy was really asking me. He was asking me, were our lives over? They weren't. We're still here. We're still a family. With long hair, vegetarians, first kisses.
Sylvia suggested a while back that we go to a grief group. I've never been one to go in for that kind of thing. So we took this cruise instead. I don't know, maybe we should look into it.
Hey, whatever it takes to heal yourselves. Because if you don't find a way to get past this terrible loss, those kids are going to turn away from you. Then you'll have lost even more. Zeke, Franny, and Harry, those are the children of your child. You need them, and they need you.
On the next Birds of Paradise.
Don't.
What?
You can't just kiss or whatever. I mean, you always got to try to do more.
You don't want me to be turned on, lady.
Franny feels the pressure of growing up.
Boys have a lot swirling around their heads and their bodies, and they have absolutely no understanding of relationships.
Does it ever get better?
I was just wondering, like, maybe if you and I could go on a date.
Okay.
Are you a virgin?
You don't think somebody told me you were going out with Mo Pop?
On the next Birds of Paradise.
This is Charles Gibson.
And Joan London.
Tomorrow, an interview with Russian President Boris Yeltsin.
Then a tour of famous mansions and actress Sissy Spacek.
Tomorrow on Good Morning America, here on ABC.
Stay tuned for Matlock. Coming up next.